There he is right there. Oh boy. He's got that rod doubled. We're just big fish hunting today. Really not interested in small fish today. I am just trying to catch big fish. You know, whether you're a tournament guy, a guide, a weekend fisherman, let's face it, one of the greatest things in the world is when you catch big fish. You know, I mean, eaters are great, don't get me wrong. I love eating walleyes, but I'll tell you, there's nothing that gives me a charge like catching big fish. That's what we got right here. This is a big fish. When he doubled the rod over, there was no doubt in my mind that this was going to be a big eye. But one of the keys to catching big fish is fishing for big fish. And what I mean is, I'm using baits and tactics right now that are about catching big fish. What I'm doing isn't going to catch a bunch of little fish. There's no way. I'm going fast. I'm out in deep, deep water where there's some fish. There's not a ton. I see them on my graph. I know they're here. And they're all for the most part bigger fish. But I'm using big baits that are designed to catch big fish. And I mean this here, I mean, just to give you an idea, I have only come 85 feet since we started this. I'm not even halfway home yet on this fish. This is a good fish. This is one where you slow the boat down a little bit. I did that right away. And you just bring it slow. Because if you get in too big a hurry with a fish like this, that fish finds a way to get off. There's a reason fish get old and big. And a lot of it is they just find a way. You know, ooh, look at that. Look at that. He's seeing the light of day now is what's going on. He knows we're getting close. Down to 60 feet. I'm gonna get the net ready here. This is a giant. I'll tell you right now, this is a giant. This is one of the reasons I love trolling. Just the chance to catch fish like what I got hooked up right now. There we're to the leader. This fish should hit the surface soon. There it is. Big fish, big fish. Oh boy, this is a giant. This is an absolute giant. As much as you're tempted right now to put that boat in idle, you really don't want to do that. What I'll do is just kind of keep the boat turned, moving straight. You want to keep pressure on this fish, but you want it to be slow and steady right now. If you put the boat in idle, this fish makes one turn down, turns the other way on you, and it's gone. It's the way it works. This is a giant fish. Holy smokes. Come here, big girl. I've got the boat down. I've been cruising about 2.5 miles an hour. When I talk about moving fast, trying to get big fish, I've been going about 2.5. And I'm fishing big baits. You're gonna see what I'm fishing here in just a minute. Holy smokes. This is a giant. This is a giant walleye. Oh man, come here. Look at this. Oh man. Wait till you see what's coming in the boat. Wow. This is a giant. Let's see if I can get that. There we go. Just wanted to get some slack on this. Holy moly, look at this fish. Wow. Look at that. I haven't caught a fish that big in a long time. A lot of people don't catch fish this big in their entire lives. This is a 30 plus, I bet. Wow, is this a giant fish. Let's get this thing unhooked. And let me show it to you. And then we'll get it back in the water. I want to make sure this fish gets out of here in okay shape today, because this is a giant fish. There you go, big girl. We're gonna have you out of here in just a sec. There we go. That's it. Look at this. Look at that fish. That is just a giant walleye. Oh, I'm gonna just get her back in the water. I don't want her hurt. Get out of here, big girl. That's awesome. So let's talk about this. Let's talk about what I'm using. Let me show you what I'm using. Because here's the thing, fishing baits like this is gonna help you catch fish like that. Real simple deal. Here's what makes it so effective. Big rattles. Now a little bit of that's that lure bouncing around in the box, but I'll tell you what, it's got a big, deep rattle. Big fish like big baits that they can hear. And that's what this Bandit Walleye Deep does for you. This is why this bait is so effective on the Great Lakes. Not only can they see it with all the great custom paint jobs that you get on these Bandits, but you know what? They can hear it and they love the action. And if you put all that together, you know what you're gonna catch? Fish like that right there. When I say I'm targeting big fish, I'm targeting big fish with this bait and with the speed I'm pulling it at. 2.5 miles an hour, flying through here, making noise, great action, awesome colors. All it equates to is one thing, big fish. And I'll tell you what, even on days like today, when it goes flat calm and gets really tough out here, you can get those fish doing what we're doing today. Awesome bait, Bandit Walleye Deeps. Make sure you got some of them. That's cool.